Personally, I would love to have a city run by women. So here it goes. I have officially ended up in city council with Elise Stolte, who is with Post Media, and she's actually letting me shadow her and gave me a space to stay here in city council during the meeting, and definitely has changed my perspective on municipal politics. So Yeg Nation is still alive, and I'm going through the process of learning what exactly councillors do, and I realized that it's like a big board meeting. It's totally just a big board meeting, except they have people who write their minutes for them, and it seems like democracy is a lot of fun, and I'm wondering, why isn't there more people here at council? Because it's actually such a pleasure to sit and listen, and the foresight it gives you is incredible. So I'm gonna keep logging back in and figuring out how I'm gonna tell you guys the story. I took 3.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
So here I am. I'm outside of city council and meeting with journalists about shadowing to find out specifically what goes on in city council, how council runs. One thing I notice about our city council right now, and that I want to kind of investigate, is why there isn't more women in government, or like why aren't more city officials female? Another thing that I'm noticing is that there's very little cultural diversification on our city council. It's all just, not all, but mostly just, I think even almost all, like old white dudes, okay? I mean, our mayor's young, but a lot of really old white dudes. And specifically, you know, how are we gonna get women to join the team in city council's boss vloggers? Like, what's going on? Yeg Nation needs to, personally, I would love to have a city run by women. You know, they know how to make a home. So let's investigate. And more cultural diversification, that's really what's gonna, that's really what Edmonton needs. What Edmonton needs is a more diverse city council, a council that represents the city as a whole, and that represents, you know, Aboriginals and people from all sorts of cultures more appropriately than what they're doing right now. Because right now, what's happening, it's like 11 white dudes and a lady. So fundamentally, we need to change things, you guys. And I need to go to a meeting, but I have a lot more to say about this. I did learn a lot, and I want to talk about what I learned and how I'm going to execute the 12 ward films, because I'm still making a movie on each ward. Don't even doubt it. That Ward 9 video was just a test. And I met Brian Anderson. Today. We talked about an area in Riverbend where there's car accidents.